Simon & Schuster Audio presents Code Red, a Mitch Rapp novel by Vince Flynn and Kyle Mills. Read by Stephen Weber.
Acknowledgements. As I bring the Mitch Rapp era of my career to a close, I find myself thinking back on all the people who made it possible. My agent, Simon Lipsker, for first pondering the possibility, Sloan Harris and Emily Bessler for their confidence, support, and unwavering professionalism, David Brown and his team for their inexhaustible energy and creativity, Laura Jones for keeping all the moving parts working in harmony, Ryan Steck for his unparalleled knowledge of the Rappverse and for giving me the benefit of the doubt, Rod Gregg for patiently explaining the complexity of firearms and keeping me out of the sights of the aficionados, Elaine Mills for all her critiques and encouragement, and finally my wife Kim, the woman who puts up with me, talks me down, and gives it all purpose. Most of all, though, I want to thank Vince's fans. I was overwhelmed by your enthusiasm for this project, the speed with which you welcomed me into the fold, and your passion for the character and the world he inhabits. Taking over for one of the leading lights in the genre was terrifying, and it was the people out there rooting for me that kept me going. My undying gratitude to you all. It's been an amazing decade, and there's a lot more to come. Prologue. Salerno, Italy. The mist that had blurred the sunset was becoming more oppressive as the night wore on. Visibility was still passable thanks to the powerful lights of Salerno's commercial dock, but Absa'ar Musa wondered if that would last. Only if Allah willed it. He wiped the condensation from his binoculars and once again glanced behind him. The first few trees glowed green, but beyond that, the darkness was impenetrable. The steep slope had been difficult to descend even in daylight, and now the journey would be too treacherous for even the drug addicts and graffiti artists who normally haunted this section of ancient wall. Still, it would be unwise to rely too heavily on that assumption. He put the binoculars back to his eyes and swept them slowly across his field of view. The verdant mountains and artistically lit castle ruin. The modern city.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?